Testing and we're back. All right, we're back. I'm gonna continue on the MSQ. Let's continue the journey and just look around and see what we will find. It's a long day, though. Running around with Krill and Grahatia. Now let's just tune to these things. And this is where I can stand somewhere and have a conversation with them. God, it looks weird at night though. Discuss the giant issue in the harbor. This path leading towards the sea is known as the Thaliac Stoa, so named for the statue of the scholar which stands at its end. As you know, the Sharlayan people prize the accumulation of wisdom above all else. Thus, when Thaliac was chosen as our pardoned deity, it was more a matter of pragmatism than belief, and alignment of principles, as it were. We may have honored him with a rather impressive sculpture, yes, but our fate is not so restrictive as that of, say, oh, the Asgardians, yeah. Individual Sharlayans can and do worship the divinities of their choosing. Oh, it's good. Talk, part ways, nothing. So is this... We'll talk? Okay. So, how would he say? Student of Baldurson, I was usually quartered on the Isle of Val, but I would gaze upon the scholar's wise features every time I returned by ship to the city. Oh, so that's the kind of memory. Talk. Grateful to have Krill's help in reacquainting myself with this place. It's almost as if I'm seeing it all with new eyes as you are. Oh. Well, this is new to me. I didn't even know this place was a thing. Oh, what do we have here? I don't want to end her. I don't want to end it here. So that's the main thing, and these are just. Okay, that must be the main thing, and everything else is probably the Ah, excuse me. Damn. Attractions and all that. So yeah, stand here. Okay. Discuss the storage facility. So all the unusual wares coming, going at all hours. I expect the interpaid adventure would be highly appreciated. I see no reason why you couldn't undertake any task which pique your interest. You have been cleared by the immigration officials after all. Look forward to the day your name is celebrated in Sharlayan the same way it is in Eorzea. And in Isgard as well. Well, all of Eor's, yeah. And all of Domo. Genoa. Discuss the storage facilities. This place of first stuff, cargo. Docks. You'll find the unusual necessities for daily living and other imports vital to running an island nation, but also supplies that further Sharlayan pursuit of knowledge, namely large quantities of books. Of course, lots of books. Everything is always in books. Specimens and samples, sorting these stacks, and they seem to keep the attendants busy. Oh! This person's he's crafting like a madman. What level are you, bub? 85 and you're just crafting. Not a care in the world. He's just crafting away. Any other places that we can check? That's closed. What's the map look like? Okay, so I tuned myself down here. Okay, yeah, I want to get everything. And there's a sage. Only level 70. Okay. Go. Another attunement. I wonder if I can get myself more retainers. Tuning. Is there anything over here? The door opens. Discovery. More Holy shit! Wait. Oh, is that a fucking... He made himself look like that guy. Or maybe... Wait. Is that an outfit? Meat and fed, the heat battle experience. Yo, I guess... Did he try to make himself look like that guy that in the Bosnian front? What the hell? Is that a fish tank with no fish? That's a fish tank with no fish. Ooh. Oh, these guys are crafting. 82? 83? Can level 90 already? Bro! Holy Christ, dude. You literally no life did right now. I mean, people want to get up to 90. The big hallway. That's 07. Something is something. So I start doing something. Did I have two? Nope. I think I got out the other way. Okay, yeah, I tuned it. Alright. More tuning. Alright, so I think I got that. Need to get that over there. Oh, it's daylight now. Nice. This way. Time to go this way. Gonna tune everything before I continue. This is... Oh. Part of the room. But there's an even bigger room. that should be it. So I gotta go to Scholar's Harbor. After all the turns. And we are back. Let's go for a walk again, guys. Right to looked around enough. Don't see anything else to talk about. Here we are. The Last Stand. We mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition preparation is quite extensive, the average Sharlayan tends to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain difference. How can I put this? The food is it's bland, as encapsulated by our infamous Arkan loaf. The prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first, and taste a distant second. Wait, so is it what? So the food is crap, blah, prison? Doesn't have any flavor at all? There was a people in the studium, however, who could stomach the school's insipid meals no longer, so he quit his lessons and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. Oh shit, it's that bad, huh? So last thing came to be, it is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining in Sharlayan, the one and only bastion of the culinary arts in the Isles, otherwise Meter Corfair. Huh. Seems to call their burger oh, they got burgers? Being hailed as one of the more impressive items on the menu that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. Hey, burgers are good. Because you were too Sharlayan when it came to cheap and convenient. Surely Tatru has since taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. Should all stop when time permits and sample the cafe's delights. Yeah, we should. Yep, let's press on. Stairs on the side of the cafe there will take us up to the 8th Lit Plaza. So where to next? Oh, right over there. When in doubt, be lazy. But then laziness loses me my friends. I don't want that to happen. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, sorry about that. I just felt lazy, but I don't want to do that, so let's just not do that then, huh? An unusual shape, isn't it? Yeah, it is when I first saw it. I assure you that's a perfectly functioning aetherite. Remember to attune yourself before we move on, which I did already. Now being the dungeon tour guide that I am, I should make mention of the the Confluence, a research facility located in this very plaza. Despite fans who discovers are the reason Sharlayan stands at the forefront of teleportation technology. Deciphering the underlying principles of Allegan Aetherites, it allowed us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. And off we go to our next destination. Our path leads northeast to the Orgo Sharlayan's largest marketplace. There's a large marketplace? Oh, that one. Okay. Right. Welcome to Agora. We can find wares made in Sharlayan as well as a wide selection of imported goods. Really? Do I really need that? They also used to sell questionable prototypes from the various research institutes, but I think that practice has thankfully died out for the most part. For now. Otherwise, I can think of no better place to stock up for your next big adventure. Am I overselling it? On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one which has a particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. We must head back to the Aetherite Plaza, follow the path north, then climb the stairs up to the imposing building at the very top, which I probably did already. Okay, that's good. Excuse me, un momento. That's like stuck on me. Now it's good. Discuss the water feature. This is the Fisherman. Eric sets his blessing of water. Then a life-sustaining liquid. It is a reminder of the great flood. Somebody fell. Oh shit! I heard that. Okay, she was saying, breath of our nation as well as a symbol of the knowledge which flows from Dalek's divine hero. This is the reason you see an abundance of fountains throughout the city and a profusely of utilizing water as a decorative feature in our architecture. Okay. Those are the decorative features are typical Sharlayan's architecture. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters on the Isle of Val were rather simple and rustic by comparison. And that's all I have to say for that. Jesus! Where are they coming from? Like, they seriously come from there? What the- Stairs. Oh. Is that where they're jumping off? Because they're coming up here? Damn. Grand structure. The grand structure before me is rostrum. The name refers to the original public platform erected here, upon which a form of elected representatives would deliver orations and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of form and the duties of its members remain largely unchanged. Am I boring you, bro? You seem awfully distracted. My apologies. From here, one can see the entire city spread out below. The vista put me in mind of my arrival in the first. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspired by my knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Sharlayan. Bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, community, the Crystarium. I can almost see its echo. I see. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the counselors would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. Now, however, the tour must go on. Our spectacle of sightseeing concludes with a fittingly named journey's end. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead. Like a normal person, I'm going down the stairs. I'm about to jump. I just walked on the wall, but oh well. Just straight here. How easy that is. Just by going through here. Arrived at Journey's End. History tells us this was where those who put ashore with Archon Neunkrep built their first home. Neunkrep? I don't know. In the present day, it serves as the residential district for the most important officials and the oldest Sharlayan families. You'll see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors. The estate belongs to our friends from House Levier. Oh yeah, Alpha and Elzay. All things considered, we should probably keep our distance for the time being. I'm gonna go in there and slap him. Sharlayan tour to a close. I hope it has proven to be entertaining and enlightening experience. Now, shall we head directly to Baldacine Annex? You remember the way, don't you, Raho? Let me think. We head down towards the harbor, cross the bridge to our right, then follow the path below the Aetherite Plaza. Correct. After me. Good lord. I feel like it's stuck on me, but I got it out. I don't know why that was giving me a problem today. Is that player just walking? It's just wow. Wow. Level 90 already. What class are you on? Or job? Like, a machinist? Really? 560? Jeez. If you continue up the hill, you arrive on the doorstep phenomenon, but I think we've explored enough for one day. We can take you there another time. Inside with you then. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. Come on. Back in the Brasino Raha with me. Smiles his face. Ah, you were right about the ship. Then, hello, Graha. It's nice to see you again. Yeah, click. Come on. Finally, I've heard many tales of your exploits. Oh no, they know who I am. Ojika. Ojika Suni. Wait. Ujika Sunjika. It has been an age. That's your name? Ojika Sunjika? What a name! What the hell? Allow me to introduce Ojika Sunjika, Administration Officer for the students of Baldachin. He oversees the day-to-day business of the annex. Excuse me. Bro, you got long hair. The champion of Eorzea has featured prominently in Kirill and Graha's reports, so for me, this is akin to seeing a fabled hero come to life. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Val served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often had occasion to visit Sharlayan. Whether to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engage in such activities. Ever since our former headquarters, along with the isle itself, vanished, the annex has served as our base of operations. And yet it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, our organization is a shell of its former self. The day will come when we will see the students rise again. Well, first we must ensure that the Telefori Fall? Is that like a festival? The Telefori Fall? Through that door on the left, there is the main hall, where we can discuss our options moving forward. Okay. Once everyone arrives, that is. You probably have time to rest before our discussion begins in earnest. Okay. I've had private quarters prepared for you in the entrance, so please feel free to make yourself at home. Okay. The nap rooms. Perfect for an afternoon doze. Getting ideas of taking a nap? I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed. Far more than some cheap roadside inn. You may be assured. 'Twas simply that we were often so busy with research or exhausted from journeys abroad that we would slip into the engine just to steal a few winks. And thus they became known amongst the students as nap rooms. Even many such naps might last well into the following morning. Say the word and I'll be happy to show you to your chamber. Okay? Hopefully the others won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you all in the main hall. Okay? Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Oh, whoa, ho. Okay. Yo, so many people. 89, what the hell? 82, 82. And you're on this cutscene. 86. 83, 89. 83. What the hell, people? You're gonna be so over leveled. Retire to my room. Ooh, a toy chest. Crystal bell. Toy chest. Slide 1 through 14. What? What's this? Start. Do I? What? Okay. I'm good at this. Death knows this puzzle. Like drawn to it, I can't stop.
Jesus.
I sucked. I got so close though. Jigsaw puzzle. Salt. I don't know where anything goes. Sorry, I've been at it for like 14, 15 minutes. That was my bad. Orchestra settings. Ooh. Okay. Trides, raids, trials and raids and all that shit. My glamour dresser. I think I had enough messing around. You have papers pasted on the walls of your room. 'Twas not unusual for pin Pleasant traditions that I should know better than to dwell upon. What a great future for students. Oh. The Basin and so many others, we must look at the days ahead. Well, let's go to the main hall entrance and find out what is up. Oh. Oh. Oh, there's a map. Oh, you have everything figured out. What the fuck? Yo, this is the whole map here. Here. This is where we're gonna pinpoint our attack. Good lord. Alright, well, I'm ready. Let us be on our way. Yeah, our colleague should be here soon. Here's everybody.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
You're fine. You're good, Oriange.
We're all here now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get down to business then, shall we? Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroi's plans from coming to fruition. At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal. The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Sharlayan, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum. As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy. The Bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Sharlayan focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louiswa. Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous. Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, he had simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Sharlayan colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown. The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nidana, an alchemist residing in distant Thavnair. Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal.
A lunar primal?
In response to this threat, the satrap of Rads at Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. 'Tis possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice. But the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnairian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Yes, it is quite the quandary. Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts. You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned. As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Alice and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
Of course! The more the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavnair. Thoughts? Objections?
I passed through Thavnair on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nidana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
Okay. Ooh, 2 quests. Okay. Like many of them here, but yeah. I'll stick with you guys. Let's go. I have Crow's instructions in hand. If you're ready to set out, then so are we. Having been attended before, I can travel by Aetheryte, but what of the rest of you? Under the sea voyage would waste time. Waste time we do not have. Crew was of the same mind and has already secured the aid of the good folk of the confluence. We'll take ourselves there. Wait, what? Is something wrong? Huh? Is there something bad? Recall the hunt of Ice Hot, unto whose sanctuary we delivered the owing to the knowledge of our comrade. Rita. Oh. Moin Brita was an authority of anthology, a field of study she did embark upon in the pursuit of her parents' example. Okay. Both are authorities in their own right, and both are researchers at the confluence. Haven't you got to see them yet? I attempted to do so earlier, but to my shame, my courage failed me at the last. As it hath the merry times, I thought to reach out to them after sending that fateful letter. Neither time nor introspection have fulfilled unto me the words I should speak, and thus have I kept my silence. Whether you come with us or no is your choice and yours alone. It is too difficult. If it is too difficult, we'll manage. How kind to say so, but I have no intention of forsaking our cause. I shall go to the confluence, and I shall face that which hath long been overdue. Then it's settled. Let us be off. When we arrive, we should look for a researcher named Kite. Kitey? So. Kitey. Kitty. Names! Hello. No, I did not rent any books, I assure you. That's one of those. We are associates of crime and of the students of us. We seek passage to Thavnair. You have an understanding you can assist us. Excuse me. Ah, the test subjects. Welcome, welcome. Test subjects? Please explain. So in order to travel to the Aetherite, your ordinary need is to be attuned to it beforehand. Otherwise, you can't use it as beacon to seek out while you're a mess of aether hurtling along the life stream. An inconvenient but incontrovertible limitation of aetherite teleportation. But what if I were to tell you that there's a way to travel to an aetherite without being attuned to it? What? A way to teleport instantly to places you've never been. For long years, we've labored to make such travel possible that people might move about more freely. And we've finally done it. We've created a new kind of aetherite that doesn't require attunement. Truly, that changes everything. While my language may have been a bit misleading, the user need not attune to these aetherites, but the aetherites themselves must have been pre-attuned to each other, thereby facilitating travel between the 2 points. But it just so happens that of our first test pair of aetherites, one has been installed here in Sharlayan and the other over in Yaldamad, a port town in Thavnair. As you may know, our nation has long maintained strong ties with Rods at Han, and indeed we owe much of this breakthrough to the contributions of their alchemists. Well, sure. So to sum it up, we're to test these aetherites. How fortuitous for you. I should mention that an accident has impaired my ability to channel aether. Will this be a problem? Not at all. As a matter of fact, you might say these aetherites were made for people like your good self. The magics imbued within will whisk you away without any effort on your part. A veritable dream come true, and far be it from me to worry about such things, but we do have permission to make use of your shiny new invention, right? The only permission required is yours, so assuming you're willing, we're all set. It may come to a surprise, but we actually struggle to find test subjects. Most people seem to have an unreasonable fear of their souls gradually disintegrating? Big words as they drift helplessly in the live stream in the statistically unlikely event that something goes awry, whatever. But it's plain that you aren't most people. Mrs. Crit truly knows how to pick them. Oh, good lord. See the subjects. Our master and mistress Blowita not present today. Oh, you didn't hear? They recently resigned their post. Their expertise was needed elsewhere. A large-scale project helmed by the forum itself, as I understand, but I'm not privy to the details. I see. Any other questions? No? Then let's get going before you change your minds. Please see to your preparations and head outside to the Aetherite Plaza. I'll be along shortly. Alright. Okay, that door didn't open. Oh, but that one does. Wait here. Waiting.
Right, we're all set.
Okay.
Just the four of you, was it?
Yep. Just us four.
I'm already attuned to the crystal in Thavnair.
Oh. Right.
You are? Oh. I would have preferred more test subjects. Oh, well, never mind. Our 3 travelers could line up here, please.
Let's do it.
Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether.
Sparkly.
One last thing.
What?
You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness. Good luck!
Are you shitting me?
What?
Oh, sacred. He's like, wait, what? You tell me now? Oh, man. Oh, damn. What was over there?
Thavnair, home to city-state
Thavnair.
Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between 2 peoples. Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy. Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay for a time. Now across this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Against such an insidious foe.
Oh, he's passed the hell out. Orianze! Bro, get up! Get up! We need you. Oh, that. Oh my god, he's terrible. Oh god, I can still feel it. Oh, oh.
I've Seen fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish. Let me bring you something to drink. That should help settle your bellies.
Even I feel like trash. What the hell?
There was a note with Kryle's instructions.
What would that be?
Don't let Estinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad with coin.
What do you mean by that? Oh my god, is that bubble shit gonna show up every time? You managed to will yourself on to your feet, but given your condition, you will be able to reach Estinian in time. Estinian! Don't spend all the money! Oh, oh, hell, God. Attune myself real quick. Okay. Son of a... Estinian. Your voice gets to come to me. My special Amara lassi made with only the finest fresh ingredients is famed for calming unruly bellies. If a warm welcome. Pleased to offer to you for the low price of 19,800 gil for not one, not two, but 3 bottles. A bargain amongst bargains. That's a damn ripoff. 19,800? The price is high road robbery, and you want to say as much to Sinian, but you realize any words of warning you cry out would be accompanied by your last meal. You must stand before Estinian using gestures. Deny that the deal is deny that the deal is fair. Estinian, I deny you. Darn it. I thought you could barely stand. What do you need to tell me that's so urgent? Wait, I shouldn't buy the lassie? This merchant is swindling me? Sincerest apologies, sir, but I appear to have my prices confused. It's actually 1,890 gil for the 3 bottles of lassie. Are you kidding me? Here, Bonavichu, take them to the others and get some rest. Okay, thank you. god! He'll be back after you explore the town. But Jesus, dude, like you were gonna spend all. Oh god. Ugh. Blatford. Alright, take some. Orianger. Her HP to 12, my stomach doth loosen its death grip. My heartfelt thanks to the Anesthetian and the fine fruits of this land. Thancred, you were in time? Excellent. You spared us Taru's wrath. Indeed I did. Sweet, sweet release. If you haven't already, you should have yours too. Yeah, which I already did. So. Right, I'm ready to get with it. And let's truly hit the spot. Back on your feet, I see. Yes, Estinian. Like, jeez, dude. Thy hair. Oh! Ah, I bounded. 'Tis the most I could do the this heat. This heat short of shedding my my arm. Hey, you just tied it back. May I ask where you got the cord for it? A local vendor. The man said it's so nice. And how much did it cost? 9,400. 9,400 gil. A steal, I was told. 'Tis nothing fancy, but I've always valued function over form. 90. Did he say 9,400 gil? Estinian. Why would you spend 9,400 gil on a damn... What the hell? I know people that are Batman with money, but Jesus Christ. I think he's the worst out of everything. That's incredible. I just said not even Alpha could hold a candle to you. It's not uncommon for merchants to set their prices high, but doesn't it seem excessive here? Are all Hender's merchants so unscrumptious? I expected the other Dragoon to put up more of a fight. I'm inclined to agree with that assessment. It does seem excessive, usually so. Claiming Tavnair is as its dominion, the nation of Radzat hath long thrived as a hub of commons. Just oh my god! In the beginning, there were the Akashura Matanga tribe in indig, indigenous to this land. I can't do words today. I had a long day. Over time, they came to be joined by other races, and through their intermingling, a culture culture rich and distinct did emerge. From alchemy to textiles, the products of Hannes culture have come to be celebrated and coveted the world over. A development only aided by the nation's prime location as a waypoint betwixt east and west. All this has combined to make a trading power of Radzahan. I'll just say raw. Raw yet status cannot be taken for granted, nay, must needs to be maintained through Judas's governance and stringent regulation. Not of which I see any evidence, given that merchants at a getaway town are free to fleece hapless travels and tarnish the reputation of the nation at large. Just so the opportunistic pricing is rampant doth suggest that oversight is much weakened, or mayhap that the people have fallen upon hard times. Whatever the truth may be, it would be prudent to ascertain the current state of affairs. Prudent and practical. Aye. We've not to lose by learning more. So ere we seek out Creel's acquaintance, shall we see what information we can gather here in Yeldamad. Yeah, excellent. We didn't exactly get off to a flying start, but we'll make up for it. Yes, we will. And what the fuck is this? Much respect for this man. Alright, let's split up and make inquiries in towns. Appear Israelos. Once we have learned what we can, we regroup by the Aetherai, off-putting through the mere sight of it may be. Great incentive with fruits, but they're on the verge of spoiling as if they have been left for too long. Oh wow, that's gross. What if it isn't a traveler? You're a rare sight in these unsettled times. People have been giving us a wide berth since that accused tower suddenly appeared on the run there. If it just stood there and loomed ominously, perhaps things would be fine after a fashion. But nope. Had to spawn fell fiends as well. Yeah, we still have our lives thanks to the radiant host, but business is as good as dead. What'll become of us? Only gods know. 82 in fishing. Sure he's having fun. Check here. Gazing out from the pier, you spy boats moored off nearby isles. The, the with the silhouettes of larger seafaring vessels farther away. Compared to other ports you have visited in the past, there appears to be very little activity. Oh, there's that. Oh, there's over here. What am I doing? Oh, recording my sales. Still do it daily out of habit, though I don't know why I bother. Hardly sell anything these days. Business has never been this terrible, but I suppose things could be even worse. I could have a I could have a consortium to keep afloat, like Kazahi or Kozo. I don't have these positions better to be alone with my little operation. I've come to realize you're a traveler by the looks of you. If you have the moment, perhaps you could pay Kozo a visit. He'd be glad for tidings from abroad. Like as not, you'll find him at the Saltwind Sails, the harbor guild building across the water from here. Across the water from here, okay. Which is that way. Seriously? There we go. He looks pissed. The Dalmascans aren't coming, but we already have everything they ordered. What are we supposed to do with it? Yeah, like the tower came. No one expected this would happen. Tower came, monsters came out, and your business is shit. The city has its defenses, but we've been offered no protection out here. We can't blame foreigners for not wanting to take the risk. But this will be an enormous loss. Enormous loss, he says. Alright, alright. Forget about the Dalmascans. Surely some ships are still coming. We have fresh produce, handicrafts, medicines, all the perennial Hanish favorites. Works closely with the merchants and the artisans to supply only the finest wares. Quality is guaranteed. I know all these things, cousin, I do. Which is why I regret to say nothing for you. All voyages have been cancelled, or indefinitely postponed. And you are? Wait, you're a foreigner, are you not? A merchant. Please tell me you're a merchant. So desperate. I'm not. I'm an adventurer. I see. That's a shame. I'm sorry, but we're discussing important matters. If you need something, please talk to one of the others. Excuse me. Oh, big guy. My name is Mr. My name is Matya, and I'm here to see cousin. Oh, since he's busy, I'll come back later then. Oh, that. Like a sad elephant's walking away. That just made me feel bad. Is there anything I can do to help him? Let's go to him. What's wrong, big guy? Yes, can I help you? What's wrong, buddy? Oh, I remember seeing you back in the guild. You wanted to speak with cousin too, did you? I'm a fisherman uh, of a collie, a nearby village. I sell my catch to cousin who offers it to the foreign merchants, but he hasn't bought anything for a while now. When I heard that the consortium had been struggling, I became worried and decided to come and see him. Just as soon as he's free anyway. He's a hard-working man, and I dare not disturb him. A fisherman's friend. What is it that you do? An adventure. An adventure, you say? And you travel the world helping people? Then that must mean you're great at dealing with strangers. Please, won't you teach me to be like you? You see, I bought some fresh fish with me. Unfortunately, I couldn't preserve, and I want to sell them. The problem is, I'm terrible with people. I've ever only dealt with Kazal, and I can't talk to customers without getting my trunk in a twist. Oh, so please, as silly as it may sound, will you not peddle the fish in my stead and show me how it's done? Okay. If you're willing, please let me know. We can begin at once. The events to follow cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. So what do I do? Speak to have him accompany you. Okay. Right. So. Alright, big guy. We're just gonna stand here like this. Be back in 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Screen lock. Alright, let's talk. You'll do it then? Show me how to deal with customers. I'm in your debt. Right. Please try peddling my fish too, shall we say. 3 people here in Yeldamed. I will observe you and learn. Watch and learn. He will now accompany you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. You can leave stuff behind by entering a different area, putting too much distance between you, or by speaking with him and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have himself join you again, return to speak with him at the original location. Cool. Alright, big guy. Chocobo, you got a lot of shit up your ass. Yeah, I know. Who said it was this way? What the hell? Okay, so over here then. You have a boat? Right. Yo, I got a bone pick with you, bub. Well, we got. Okay. Alright, let's talk. Sell you stuff. Greetings, friend. How fare you of late? Fish, I got fish here. Fish just straight from the sea's bosoms to your mouth. Things have settled down somewhat, but it was utter chaos when the tower first appeared. Well, yeah. Everyone grabbing whatever they could, tampering over each other. Wait, what? They're trampling over each other to get to the city. Holy sh! Many remained there for now, but I could not stay away. Had to come back, continue with my life, such as it is. Yeah, he's just living his life, whether or not it was the right choice, only time will tell. It's too risky out here. Maybe you ought to move out to the city too. There's no place like home. But don't do anything dangerous, eh? Oh, trust me, I don't. I make sure to keep well clear to the tower, and when more monsters emerge from it, I heed to the Radiant Host instructions. I hope to deal with it soon so we can get back to our normal lives. To the days when you could earn as much as you gave, and tuck into a meal satisfied that you did good work. Speaking of meals, why not have some fish today? Fresh fish, you say? Oh, you're a fishermonger. Huh. When you bait me like that, how can I not bite? Very well. Give me some of your fish. Shallowed cod, delectable stewed in coconut milk, or baked with a sprinkle of salt. What? Yeah, we made a sale. At how many? It doesn't say how many we do, but okay, so we gotta sell as many people as possible. I'm a fisherman sailor now. I might retire my adventure duties and just do this for a living. Selfish. Hey, what you doing? Looking around? Shoo, me too. A hawker, are you? Do you sell fruit by chance? No, I sell fish. If so, I want to buy some. I want to buy some armor. Let's say a dozen. They don't need to be export quality. What do you need so many Amara for? Amara Shamara. My fresh fish is the only thing you need. Well, let's hear her out. Why? For eating, of course. It may seem like a lot, but of late, I go through that much in no time at all. I see. I'm a stockader by trade, but with no vessels coming these days, the wares are beginning to pile up. Huh. By the same token, nothing is coming from overseas, but not a day goes by that someone doesn't come asking when the next shipment is arriving for this and that this and that. This and that and all that. Who's coming? What's coming? All of it wears me down, and I find myself feeling constantly hungry. Know how you feel. Thank you. A pity you don't sell fruit, but I enjoyed our little chat. It took my mind off my troubles for a moment. Ah! Conversation ends without a sale. Never mind. If nothing else, you left her with a positive impression. Let's move on to the north side, shall we? Me and my nice... Aww. Damn it. I failed the sale. Well, you know, at least you're positive too. At least it's like, look at the bright side. You did something nice. Yeah. I like this guy. Anybody hurts him, I'll hurt them back. Twice as hard. Alright, fool. Buy my fish. Buy my fish. It's good. You're hungry? Aether sickness. No, nothing so unusual. In a hurry to get back to in my hurry to get back to work, I just ate a little too quickly. So I made one sale. Okay, so does he say we're done or? Okay, return to the pier. Gotcha. That's about it, I think, Chris. My bad, man. I can't believe I screwed that up. Finish your business at the guild. So you were there too. And you were pissed. Forgive me, try as I might, I can't find any buyers. With no ships coming and hardly any going out, there simply aren't any options at this rate. At this rate, so you can't buy my fish anymore. Sorry. What's that? I'm sorry, Matsuya, I truly am. But for now, you must peddle your own goods. But by myself, I can't. I want to help you, I do, but as it stands, I can barely help myself. I poured my oil into the consortium, and I'll be damned if I let it fall apart. I have friends and families depending on me, and I won't fail them. The sisters as my witness. This was my visit. Thanks again, and please take care on the road. Aww. Damn it! I feel bad. That's sad as hell. Oh. It's even busy. Managed to learn a tad bit or two, I trust. No, not much, but crap's, shit's, tough right now. Closer to the tower is affecting many locals' livelihoods, but to think that it would be such an extent. For another notable, if not wholly unexpected discovery, disappearance and kidnappings are disturbingly commonplace. As for the culprits are almost certainly tempered Imperial soldiers. As before, they mean to use the faith of their helpless thralls to call forth a lunar primal business as usual for the Telephori. Huh. That must definitely you were helping. He's... sorry, is he not? Apparently this is almost exclusively his people that are being kidnapped, should he be traveling alone. If someone is the perpetrator's aim, it does stand to reason that so would be their primary targets. For it is the faith of their ancestors which prevaileth in this land, and many are devout adherents still. We better go after him. Akali lies to the west, as I recall. Same direction as Crow's acquaintance, incidentally. It's settled. Then keep your eyes peeled while we make for the village. It's nearby, but the elevated ground up ahead may provide a better vantage point. Ooh, a test subject. Why not? Let's do it. What? North. Coming. Where did they go? Why are you here? I saved you, silly! I see you found him in time. Yeah, he was about to get kidnapped. Can to look for me? I don't know how to thank you. On my way home, I took a moment to stop and rest, think about what to do about, well, everything. And then those men came. Kidnappers. We'd heard that the Arxora were being targeted. Surely you have as well. Perhaps it's best if you took refuge in the city. If considering the others, fishing is all we know. The ocean is all we have. I see that's your decision to make, but you should take care not to travel alone. A question, if I may. Shoot. Tis our understanding that strange fiends have emerged from the tower. What canst thou tell us of these beings? Not much, I'm afraid. I have no idea what they are. But I've heard that some bear an unsettling resemblance to our divinities. For that reason, some have taken to calling the tower Zot, House of Divinities, in the old tongue. In the old tongue, it means. But they're not true divinities. They're they're monstrous imitations that bring only death. To everyone's face is so twisted is a grievous indignity, and full justified art thou in thine outrage. Know that 'tis for no other purpose but to neutralize the tower that we have journeyed to this land. In time we may be forced to contend with these false gods, and thus we would learn all we may about them. Wilt thou not tell us of thy divinities and their true nature? You come all this way to save us, really? To think that I had you peddling fish. But to answer your question, yes, of course. We would gladly tell you about our gods. I say, because I'm a terrible storyteller, and I'd ask my fellow villagers to do it. So please come to our village. We're good gods-fearing folk, all of us, and we'd be honored to share our knowledge and fish. What sayest thou? Shall we pay a visit to Yoki? Yep. Wonderful, just follow the road and down the hill. You can't miss it. Oh, tis the simulacra of the gods that are being summoned. If any doubt exists before, there can be none now. The kidnapped Hanish are imprisoned in the tower. I pray that we will be able to save them. No, they saving them will mean confronting their false gods. Like as not, as you said, we do have to study religious traditions to a colleague, to a Yoki colleague. Weird words. Collect it now. Yes. Oh. Oh. Akyali, my friend. The name means white beach, and there isn't much here to save that much you to say that, but please make yourselves at home. Your companions have already begun talking to everyone. Feel free to show yourself around and do the same. Um, any one of us can tell you about our gods, but you could do worse than to start with. An old Hasfada. They're free at the moment as it happens. Okay. Yo, what are you doing? Laundry? You wish to know about our gods? What a curious visitor you are. Most want fish, in any case, I'm happy to oblige. Now, I don't know how it is whence you hail, but our isle is home to many gods. They can be divided into two groups. The Manusia, beings of wisdom who assume the form of men, and the Marker, being of the might of who assumed the form of beast. Together, the divinities, their forms and personalities, many and varied. Some are kind and gentle, others stern and temperamental, just like we mortals can be. All are possessed of great insight and experience. By heeding their teachings, we strive to be better people and live better lives. Jeez. Interested in learning about our gods, you say? That's what I like to hear. Perk up your ears then and listen. In ancient times, the Manusia and the Murgra, Murga deities who look like men and beasts respectively were locked in conflict. Eventually seeking the wisdom of the Manusia and the Murga, the Murga cast aside their own heads and took up those of their foes. Likewise, the Manusia coveted the might of the Murga, and so they too resolved to trade heads. Thus were born the new gods, possessed of both might and wisdom, and they ushered an age of harmony between the two factories. From then, from then on, as a sign of their esteem for one another, we shall have worn animal faces and are the limbs of men. Trust? Yes, they did. While you were talking to the others, I remembered something that may be of interest. If you could let your friends know, go and fetch it from my home at once. Apologies for the wait. I wish to show you this hanging scroll which depicts three of the most revered deities. Who would that be? By all means, we should like to see it. Show us the pictures. Or is it like... It's the Maga Sisters! They are Manusia. You heard about them already, yes? The three sisters. It's the Maga Sisters. What the hell? The center one is the eldest, Sindrova, a goddess of wisdom. For this, alchemists hold her in the highest. To her right is the middle sister, Sandrova, as the goddess of wealth. She counts many traders among her followers. And the one on the left is Minjovara, Mindaruva, the youngest sibling. She presides over the crafts and so is beloved by weavers. Although each is worshipped for a different reason, the sisters are usually portrayed together in these works, which people keep their homes for good fortune. Holy shit, the Mega Sisters! In like fashion to the minutiae of the details of Eorzea preside over myriad aspects of life, and what of them Migra, if I may ask? The Migra hold power over nature. In ages past they were reserved as guardian deities in times of conflict. If you have occasion to visit our temples and ruins, you will find their images there. Among them is a god who possessed a god's head, and he is venerated as the progenitor of the Sudara. And then there are dragons. They occupy a special place in our history. You worship dragons too? It's said that an ancestor of the strap, that's the rule of Ra, forged in communion with the dragon deity or divinity in ancient times. This divinity has since acted as the guardian deity of the strap. Legend holds that if ever the strap is in need, his dragon ally will fly to his aid. Dragon ally. You claim to be a terrible storyteller, but nothing could be further from the truth. The passion you bear for your faith is plain to hear. I am confident the information you've given us will serve us well in our efforts to deal with the tower. That is very kind of you to say. Thank you. I will pray for your success. Right. I believe it's time to sought our curious acquaintance. An alchemist by the name of Nidhana. According to Krill's notes, we're to find her at a place called the Great Work, further north along the coast. Did you going to see Nidhana? Oh, how I envy you. She's brilliant, beautiful, kind, and understanding. And did I say she's beautiful? I consider her dandy ears and adorable trunk all day. Oh, and those eyes. When you meet her, take care you don't drown on them. Okay. It's been about almost about 2 hours and 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm literally gonna stop here because I really need to get to bed. So I will continue this tomorrow. I don't know if they're gonna do maintenance or anything like that, but if they do, they do. So yeah. Other than that, I'll be off, and I will see you later. Aww. There we go. Later. Good night. Hit the bed.